Hi you guys, hi. I came out this morning on day 4 to 5 of this water fast, and I have to say that it hasn't been the easiest of journeys for me, and you know, your body, I really believe your body needs to be rested. I believe somewhere in one of the books it says, "Be still and know that I am God." Well, you know, that's the thought, that's the download, the thought that's been hovering above in my mind. That as I progress in this thing, I need to be still and know that I am the acronym G.O.D, God. So be still and know that you are God. And I think some parts it says, I think it's in Psalms 82 verse 6, it says, ye are gods, ye are gods, and that means there's a great ability, there's a great untapped resource of being that's within us, and we just don't know because of our busy lives. We just haven't tapped into it because we're so busy doing other things. And I'm just here, as I said before, to encourage you and to let you know that if you want to take this journey with me, that you're not alone. There's others out there who are trying to raise their frequency, to lift up their vibrations, and to tune into Mother Nature, to tune in their chakra system into Mother Nature's, Mother Earth's chakra system, and then ultimately, if that's tuned in, we'd be tuned into the chakra system of the entire universe. So I'm going to be still and know that I am God. So I'm going to do it by way of a book review, because I've had to use avoidant tactics, trying to avoid going in the kitchen too often, keep drinking my water. And I spoke to you yesterday about a book that I'm in love with. I'm desperately in love with this book, and it's by Dr. Susan. I just wanted to give it a shout out there. It's a brilliant book, blacked out through whitewash, and it just tells you all about your body, about your hair, about the chakra system, and I'd definitely say it's worth a look in and it's worth a buy. So there you go, Dr. Susan, blacked out through whitewash. Another book of mine that I really love, and this week I found I've been having to tap into it more often, is the Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. Okay, I like using, like in my baths, I like using different aromatherapies, like I think the hazelnut oil, and I also like using the peppermint oil as well, just to alleviate me, lift my mind, help my mind to wander. Yeah, so I'll just read you a little bit about the hazelnut oil and the aromatherapy oil. What page is that? I'll get it found and then I'll read it for you in a moment. Something else I've been, I just wanted, there's this brilliant book, it's called The Blending Book by Anne Wigmore and Lee Pattison. Oh, okay, I'll just tell you about the hazelnut oil. So, the hazelnuts, it said, gives you wisdom, it increases fertility. They're often eaten prior to divination, and one can be carried for increased fertility. Well, I like the sounds of that. It says hazelnut, your wishes may come true. The hazel crowns were also worn to induce invisibility. How's about that? Hey, yeah. So I like using it. I rub it liberally from time to time. I use it in my hair, I use it in my baths. I try and have a spiritual bath at least once a month, and I use the oils in my bath and just stay in the bath fully immersed at times for up to half an hour, and just cleanse my spiritual body. Yeah. The other oil is it the peppermint oil? So yeah, the peppermint oil. This is my most favorite. I love peppermint. I mean, if we had the technology where you could smell me, or what's it called, aromatherapy through the screen, you just smell the peppermint. I love using peppermint. I use it all the time. It says it's used for purification. It helps you to have a sound sleep, for love, for healing, for psychic powers. So I really highly recommend the peppermint. I don't know if you can see that there, but yeah. So this is a good book, Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. As I was saying, I'm going back to the blending book, okay? And it says here in the blending book that in our society, we're encouraged to eat 3 times a day. And he says it's not really the answer to digestive problems. We should eat only when we're hungry and never when we're stressed or when we're angry. Okay, I'll repeat that. We shouldn't be eating when we're stressed or when we're angry. And I know I know most of us, what we do when when we're angry, when we're stressed, what we do, we go in the kitchen and we reach for, a bit of food, or especially junk food, highly processed foods. And he goes on in chapter on this page 10, and he also says the optimal nutritions, all foods should be living foods, life force energy foods, and easy to digest, high energy nutrition. So it's a good book. It's tap into it when you can, have a read. The Blending Book by Anne Wigmore and Lee Patterson. Another book I love is, and I've had to tap into these books because you have to read, you have to do something different than what you normally do. Otherwise, the trigger is there for you to just go and grab some food and eat it. And I really want to rest my body. I really want to give it a chance this time. So many times you've tried, and you just say, oh, I'm hungry, weak willed, and you go back to the food. But it's only a few more days, not long to go. So this book is called The Holographic Universe. Okay, and it's by Michael Talbot. I've reviewed it on one of my Iron Black Book Comely, so you're welcome to go across there and have a look at that video. But I love this book, and it just tells us basically the whole universe is a holograph. It's holographic, and yeah, I love this book. There's a diagram in here, if you can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but let's try and turn this. Can you see that? I don't know. But it tells you how there's a collective consciousness between all of us, and there's an agreement that we agree that this would be called a book, this would be called hair, and I think now we've got to collectively agree that we want to raise our consciousness and raise the frequency of this planet, and because Mother Earth, every day there's an earthquake, every day and Mother Earth isn't going to stand for any nonsense anymore, okay? I came out here in the sun because I really do believe that